Hello everyone, it's Guy Eagle again with Renewable Wisdom Trails. And we're having a discussion about the differences between religion and spirituality. In an earlier video, we talked about beliefs. And the challenge with this topic, like other topics, is that those qualities of beliefs may come out when you're in this kind of discussion. And you really have to catch it, if you can, when those qualities start seeping into the conversation. And for the most part, a lot of what we're doing with these videos is trying to create pop-ups, conversation starters, for people to get into these topics, start looking at our personal history, and see if it still serves us. That's the big key that we talked about in the previous video, is how does it serve us? There are other kinds of imprints that can come up during these conversations, and those are contracts. Now we're going to break down contracts in a number of videos, but if I'm contracted to a particular religion, I'm contracted to go by their guidelines. Oftentimes, hearing about different guidelines or a different form of faith is hard to listen to, because it seems to be confrontive to what you're contracted to. Especially when you're coming in and trying to raise awareness about nature's wisdom. For some reason, the human species has separated themselves out enough where they've created their own guidelines. And they're often not in full compatibility to all the other species that are living and existing all around us. So we have a big issue here. We have a big topic, and it's probably going to take years to sort out all the differences, and the words may change over the years. The definitions may change, and that's good. That's evolution. That means you're carrying the questions. And that's what we're really trying to get across here in the Renewable Wisdom Trails. What is renewable wisdom and what is not? Anyway, the other question that keeps coming up, at least to me in my private circles and in sessions, is, can you be spiritual and religious at the same time? Of course. But they're two different things. Basically, if you're in an organized religion, it is going to be regulated to some degree. There's going to be a certain right or wrong aspect to everything you do. And that's not the way spirituality works. Spirituality is everything is right. You believe in nothing and everything at the same time. Now, believing in something is different than a belief. A belief is usually locked in. It will not allow anything else in. Where spirituality is, it's a little bit more open. It's expansiveness. It can move with the times. Now, these are really important things to consider. And for some people, it's not going to mean anything. And for others, it's going to mean everything. For me personally, I grew up with a lot of religious beliefs around me. So I've been carrying these questions for 50, 60 years. And consciously anyway. There was years where I didn't carry anything because I just didn't care, or I thought I didn't. But that's a different story. For now, we're going to open up the difference between contracted to an outcome or wanting an outcome, kind of an idealistic kind of scenario, or trying to contract it to be willing to learn about something. And those are important. So for now, before we go on to the next video, I'm going to leave you with that for a little bit, and let's get back to it. So go try it out. Ask the question of some friends that you can have the conversation with. What's the difference between spirituality and a religion? And just remember, a religion does not have to be a faith. It can be a process from getting from one step to another, because it's a regulated process. I hope. Thank you.